to learn English with Anam. Today's episode is a beautiful blend of storytelling and English learning. Dive into the heartwarming moral tale, The Generous Farmer, a classic story about kindness, integrity, and unexpected rewards. This lesson focuses on engaging storytelling with rich sentence structures, moral vocabulary and expressions, idioms and phrases explained in context. Ideal for all English learners, especially those who want to improve their listening, vocabulary, and moral understanding through real-life stories. What happens when the poor farmer chooses generosity over greed? Today, I'll tell you a heart-touching story that teaches not only a powerful moral, but also helps you learn English in the most beautiful way. From rich expressions to useful idioms, this is not just a story. It's a full English lesson wrapped in kindness. The Generous Farmer, a moral story with English lessons. Once upon a time, in a quiet countryside village, there lived a humble farmer named Harish. He didn't have much, just a small patch of land, a few chickens, and his trusty old ox. But what he lacked in riches, he made up for in heart. Every day, Harish would rise with the sun and till his land was care. He worked hard, not for wealth, but to provide enough for his family and help his neighbors when they needed a hand. One hot summer, a terrible drought hit the village. The rivers dried, the crops failed, and people grew desperate. While many farmers hoarded what little grain they had, Harish did something different. He shared. One evening, an old beggar came knocking at his door. "Please, sir, I haven't eaten in days." Harish looked at the last bag of rice he had. He sighed, then smiled. "A hungry stomach can't wait," he said, handing it over. His wife looked worried, but she trusted her husband's heart. Days passed. Word of Harish's kindness spread across the village. Some mocked him. "You'll starve," they said. But Harish replied calmly, "What we give comes back in ways we don't expect." Then, one stormy night, Harish heard a knock again. But this time, it wasn't a beggar, it was a wealthy merchant from the city, whose cart had broken down nearby. Harish gave him shelter, food, and even helped repair his cart. Before leaving, the merchant asked, "Why would you help a stranger like me?" Harish simply said, "Because someone once helped me when I was a stranger." The merchant was moved. Weeks later, he returned not alone, but with laborers, tools, and gifts. He offered Harish a new ox, seeds, and a partnership. "You have a good heart. Let's work together." From that day, Harish's fortunes changed not because he asked, but because he gave. Idioms and vocabulary. A hungry stomach can't wait, meaning basic needs should be met first. What you give comes back in ways you don't expect. Related to karma and unseen rewards. Helped him repair his cart, common phrase in rural settings. Cart as metaphor for journey. From that day, his fortunes changed. Idiom for a turning point in someone's life. Trusty old ox. Trusty is an adjective meaning reliable and faithful. Wasn't that story inspiring? Let me know in the comments. Have you ever helped someone without expecting anything in return? And if you loved today's lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a story that teaches both English and life lessons. This is Anam, and I'll see you in the next video on Learn English with Anam. Until then, keep learning, keep growing.